The government of Prime Minister Andrew Holiness welcomes the ruling of the appeal court, which has essentially affirmed that the administration's decision to pass legislation which extends the retirement ages of the Director of Public Prosecutions and the Auditor General as lawful. We were always confident that our actions were not only lawful, but good policy and in line with what obtains in several modern jurisdictions. It is unfortunate that this was politicized to a large extent. We're pleased, though, with the work of the legal team, which included King's Counsel Alan Wood and Senator Ransford Braham, along with Nico Pagan and Catherine Williams. And again, we welcome today's ruling.
So Miss Paula Llewellyn won the appeal and she is to resume office. Why is Miss Paula Llewellyn afraid of going home? I heard that she has one daughter. Is it that she don't have any grandchildren to take care of? My daughter told me this morning, that's why my daughter now want me in her business, you know. Because she told me this morning that she want to have 2 more babies. And I said to her, yeah man, have the baby them. And send them come and me and Chris are going to take care of them because we are going for retirement. And then when the baby them look bigger, we send them back a US Congo. Is it that Miss Paula Llewellyn not have anything to do at home? I don't want to be like that, you know. And I am so happy that I have a little molly bamboo that I can play upon and kin papa lick upon a night. Why Miss Paula Llewellyn fighting to work and she still a go get her big money?
So it come like say, corruption just turn over upon Jamaica. And Jamaica under one spell of corruption and curse. Now people, if you don't realize what they go on, Paula Llewellyn back in office again after appeal court clear her to go back and resume our work. Now, me want to know why the government have to spend so much money to put back Paula Llewellyn in an office when you have so many qualified people in a Jamaica we can take up the DPP position. Why the government of Jamaica have to even go to the appeal court after the Supreme Court ruled that Paula Llewellyn should not be in office because she is in office illegally. The appeal court put back Paula Llewellyn in her office. Me just a try to show you how corrupted the Jamaican Labour Party be. And if it was Mark Golding who go extra miles to put back Paula Llewellyn in her office, me know say the whole of Jamaica would and the bun down Mark Golding right now. Me know say everybody and their mother would and they bash Mark Golding and call him all sort of name. But Andrew Wallace use taxpayers' money to fight case to put back Paula Llewellyn in her office when her time expire. While baby there Jamaica have to swim in a flood water whenever rain fall and the hospital them a leak. People at Jamaica sleep on floor, hospital floor to be exact. Doctor they go on strike and people lose them life because of that. And the government of Jamaica have taxpayers' money. They fight case, put back somebody in an office where them time expired. This is the true definition of corruption. And Jamaican people, this is the time when I said Andrew Holiness must go. And if you don't agree with me that Andrew Holiness needs to go, then people, leave it in the comment section. Type Andrew Holiness must go. Type in the comment section Andrew Holiness must go. Andrew Holiness must resign, and leave a like on this video. Leave a like on this video and share the video as well. People all over the world need to see the type of corruption where really are happen in Jamaica. This is the true definition of corruption. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss None. So leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up, and watch the video until the end. Alright? We're so forward. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and I help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to do so. Subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. And if you're subscribed already, then remember, share up the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Alright?
Ruled that Paula Llewellyn remains as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. The ruling was made a short while ago in the Court of Appeal. Our legal correspondent, Dion Jackson Miller, has the details. Dion?
Thanks so much, Shemala. The ruling was made by a three-member panel of the Court of Appeal, and I just want to remind your listeners a little bit, because to understand where we are, we have to remember what it was at stake. The DPP, Ms. Llewellyn, was supposed to retire in 2020 when she reached the age of 60. That's what the Constitution had said at the time. She asked for and she got a 3-year extension. Before she came to the age of 63, she asked for another extension. She was told, no, the Constitution didn't allow it. So the government, I should say, at that point or a little later, had passed an amendment to the Constitution to raise the age of retirement for the DPP as well as the Auditor General from 60 to 65, which is the age that's now generally used in the public sector. But what that act also did was make provision for Ms. Llewellyn to elect to retire at any point after the age of 60. Now, the opposition objected to that because they said, hold on, the DPP has already got an extension. She should now be demitting office. And the Supreme Court ruled that the part of the act that raised the retirement age from 60 to 65 was fine. But they said Ms. Llewellyn, that's the Supreme Court, couldn't benefit from that because what the new legislation was doing was to essentially allow her to choose when to retire, when what the Constitution says is that that decision should be made by the leader of the opposition and the Prime Minister, and a recommendation from the Prime Minister to the Governor General. The Court of Appeal has now disagreed with the Supreme Court. They said yes, they agreed with the Supreme Court that the part of the act raising the retirement age is fine, but they
People, Paula Llewellyn are now back in office after Holiness used taxpayers' money to fight the case to make Paula Llewellyn go back in the office. Now, one of the main reasons why you see Holiness, I do every single thing in my power to make sure say Paula Llewellyn go back in the office is to avoid the investigation and something there. Because Holiness knows say having Paula Llewellyn in office, Paula will cover up him dirty work them. All of them work together. So that's why you see Paula Llewellyn and Holiness are fighting hard to resume office. But people, check this interview from Paula Llewellyn, people, and hear what she has to say, people. But remember, leave a like.
The registrar issues what is called the certificate of the result of the appeal, and that finds its way to the Services Commission, I would presume. I would like to thank the acting DPP, Ms. Claudette Thompson. She has been magnificent. And, of course, thank my staff for having given her great support. Especially when you are successful and you do your job and you try to do your job well, you will come upon headwinds and challenges. So I regarded this as just another headwind. It was hard to be taken suddenly when I had to make the decision to step aside. It was heartbreaking, but my faith in God carried me through.
Paula Llewellyn, I would like to ask you, with faith in a God you talk about, because the God we serve and the same God you serve, you know. Because as if you know wickedness when I go on with, the God we serve, I couldn't the same God we serve. In the first place, you know say you have to step aside. And you don't want to step aside. Because you don't want to carry out an agenda. You don't want to do what you want to do, so you don't want to step aside, Paula Llewellyn. You know that. Now, Andrew Holiness, what I say is that you and Paula Llewellyn have no integrity whatsoever. You don't have no shame. You is a disgrace to this country. Especially you, bro devil. You is a national disgrace to this country. And remember this, the people of Jamaica have them hype on you. What day you see you go so bam and you jaw back for the corrupted woman over there in Southern Chilani, which is a Rumple. You have the brother the pan campaign with you as well, Cruel Reed. The same woman up at Brownstone were charged with Cruel Reed. She run back as a councillor as well. And she have to report a police station every Wednesday. So I just pure corruption surround the Jamaican Labour Party and Andrew Holiness. Because Andrew Holiness is the leader of corruption. Remember, Mark Golin telling you one thing. Never you forget this great speech from the integrity boss himself, Mark Golin.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
I think someone need to take the time out to send Andrew Holiness that video. Because maybe him never did hear when Mark Golin attack. Andrew Holiness now have no integrity whatsoever. And the same thing with Paula Llewellyn. The whole of them are corruption and criminal in a one. Andrew Holiness bring back Paula Llewellyn to save him backside and save him cronies them backside. That is why Andrew Holiness bring back Paula Llewellyn. Andrew Holiness only associate himself with corruption and corrupted people. You better try realize that if you're not corrupt, you can't go around Andrew Holiness. And if you're even not corrupt and you go around him and you not decide to corrupt, you can't stay. But here what Paula Llewellyn, lawyer, had to say, people.
All I can say is that I think the Court of Appeal has come to the correct decision. I have not had the benefit of studying the judgment as yet because it's going to be very involved and detailed. But from the press summary, I think they were correct in how they construed Section 2.1 and 2.2 of the legislation that Ms. Llewellyn, being the incumbent, automatically benefit from the extension that Parliament had legitimately granted to the holder of the office, whoever that person is at the material time. And this power of election was really misconstrued by the full court, and that is where they fell into error. So I think it's a very sound judgment, but as I say, I reserve the right to study the judgment in its entirety when it is available.
When will Ms. Llewellyn resume her official duties as DPP?
Well, that depends a lot on the court issuing the official document, which is known as the certificate of the result of the appeal. And from that, it would be transmitted to the Public Services Commission, who would then take the appropriate action, meaning that the existing DPP or the acting DPP her tenure would be terminated. She reverts, I imagine, to her usual post and paving the way for Ms. Llewellyn to resume active duties.
How has Ms. Llewellyn coped throughout this, I don't know if ordeal is a word, but throughout this matter?
Well, from my own perspective, I think she has just taken the time to refresh herself, and we both had confidence that she would resume her position given the arguments that we had put before the court. So she was refreshing herself and keeping herself abreast of the various issues as they arise from time to time, with a view to resuming duties and acting as quickly as she can in getting up to speed.
Yes.
When she resumes office.
Yes. Did she take an approach, or did she take the view that she was being targeted?
No, I don't think she shared the view that she was being targeted. I know there was a political spin being put on some of, I would say, rulings or decisions. But Ms. Llewellyn, that does not deter her. That's one of the hazards of the job. I, as Solicitor General, knew that. That's one of the hazards of the job when you take on high public office. And that is something which, as they say, it comes and you roll with the punches. So I don't think that is any way as unfazed her, certainly in resuming her active duties.
A question I should have asked from the start. You've spoken with her since the ruling has been handed down?
I've just briefly said congratulations to her.
What was her reaction?
I think it was one of, how should I put it now, quiet expectation that she knew she would have prevailed, and yes, this is how it has impacted her. I think a lot of the enthusiasm which I normally see in other persons who have had a court victory, it's not there. It was very subdued, and we spoke about this earlier before the ruling came out, that having regard to the death of Barbara Gale, that has cast a pall over her whole outlook on, where Jamaican society is today. And the judgment coming at this point in time is, yes, expected, and she is happy that she'll be able to resume duties, but not with that exuberance or that enthusiasm which is characteristic of Ms. Llewellyn.
To the sound of that lawyer, I can say that Paula Llewellyn maybe not be happy to go back in the office, but by the hands of Andrew Holness forcing her to resume office, she have to go back. Because remember, when the court did rule that Paula Llewellyn in her office illegally, she said she's now tired and she wants to go get her rest. She said she's tired and she wants to go get her rest and not go look back for the clip them. Because she never did want to go back in the office. But Andrew Holness know the reason why them a force her to go back in the office. Them know the reason why them a push for Paula to go back in the office. But that is a very, very sad one. Me can tell you that, people. Now, Daniel Rowe, stepmother, the woman that took the life of Daniel Rowe, were in court today, and the judge sentenced her to 27 years in prison. Now, I think that the sentence is too small, even though when she come out, she not used to herself anymore. But taking the life of a toddler like that, I think the judge should have at least give this woman 70 years behind bars. I think the judge lenient on her too much for give her 27 years. But people, check out Daniel Rowe family, people.
Over a year since you have been coming here, what was going through your mind sitting and listening to what the judge was saying just now? And what is your opinion on the sentence?
What was going through my mind? I was wondering how the sentence would turn out, if she's going to get less. Because I always play in my head, because the sentence I want her to get, she got it to do. So that was playing in my head. she didn't come to court.
So you are pleased with what was delivered? It was what you expected?
I'm very much pleased because she got the life sentence that I wanted.
Was the time, the number of years that you wanted her to spend before she being eligible for parole?
Yeah, she got it. So I'm very much pleased.
In terms of forgiveness, have you considered forgiving Satchel? How do you feel about forgiveness?
Before, but now we know that the judge said that she took the baby life when she was expecting her child. So I don't have any forgiveness for her anymore when I heard that she took my baby life because that day was supposed to be her due date.
So given that you're not.
No, I have a change of mind.
Before that you were willing?
Yeah, but now I have a change of mind.
Earlier this month, when she was in the dock, she turned around and she said sorry to you. What was going through your mind when she said sorry to you?
Honestly, I felt sorry for her at that time. I felt really sorry for her because I'm saying that Daniel's father was the reason why she did what she did, even though it was wrong. He gave her a sickness that she had to live with for the rest of her life. So I felt sorry for her at that time when she told me sorry. But hearing what I heard just now, I have a change of mind.
So you are convinced that she's been truthful about Daniel's father giving her HIV?
Yes.
You believe that is so?
Yes.
And what do you believe should happen to Daniel's father?
He should have held accountable as well, because he's the reason why, I've been saying that he's the reason why his daughter life was taken. If he never do him do, the baby would have been troubleshoot the arm of him because Daniel knew her, baby knew her. So if that never happened, the baby would have still be alive right now.
It's Christmas time now. What would you and Daniel be looking forward to, and what would this Christmas be like for you?
Well, I look to get our gift as always, because normally when it comes on to Christmas, I get our stuff and hide them in the house and tell her to play hide and seek. So it's kind of hard for me.
Mommy, go on with the faith. Go on with the faith. Me know say your daughter wouldn't want you to be strong. Me know say Daniel Rowe would want to see you happy. So just hold the faith. Me know say it's not easy. It's really tough. It's rough. But try and hold the faith. You understand me? I say, the father now, you, Mr. Man, we know say you're dirty. You know say you're dirty. You know you're not clean. And you take your dirty self and go give that woman your dirtiness and let that little girl lose her 3 pints. People before them sentence this woman. The other day she go court and she confess. She confess and said that because of the father who give her the big A to the I to the O to the V, why she did it. She even go as far as said she did a look for him, but she couldn't catch him. And that's why she take it out upon the daughter. She even go as far as give information that she talked to the daughter before. She even have a last meal with her. That means that she feed her and full her belly before she do all of that. Wicked and cruel hack. So I said the father should end up behind bars as well, because him contribute to the loss of life of his own daughter when him allegedly go pushing something naked in a woman, knowing that him not clean, that a wickedness, that a evilness, and you should show yourself and make a woman do what she want to do with you. Mr. Evil man, I saw no one live. I saw no one go around and mess up people and walk up and down scotch free. Me sorry say, the daughter have to pay the price. Me sorry. And may her soul rest in peace in heaven. May the family find strength. And may God strike you and make you confess to your wickedness what you do. But people state a thought down below in the comment section. And as usual, remember, leave a like on this video. Now, from one story to another. Leoda Bradshaw and her co-accused, they all went to court today for the last life of Saraya Palwell and Tashana Pattison, Philip Palwell, daughter and baby mother. And people, judge run them and tell them if you go back behind bars. Now, bail denied for Leoda Bradshaw and co-accused. U.S. Navy Petty Officer Leoda Bradshaw and her co-accused had their bail application denied when they appeared before the Supreme Court on Friday. So Bradshaw and 3 others are charged with the abduction and loss of life of 10 months old Saraya Palwell, the daughter of Member of Parliament Philip Palwell, and her mother Tashana Pattison. People, me really want to know if the judge don't really think about giving this woman bail. That woman doesn't deserve it then no way near people. She deserve it then near to the animals them. Well, the animal them too good. She deserve to go get Lego out far out in the sea. No, if fish them though eat her and then maybe they know possess and start eat people. No. This woman, I don't know what it say about her people. But big and serious, what kind of heart this wicked, evil woman could have when she looking at the little baby face, allegedly, and make her friend them take her life, allegedly, people. What kind of heart you have? You couldn't sorry for the baby. You don't deserve to get no bail. No bail at all you don't deserve to get. Just like Coyote Scatchell, you need to confess. Confess of your sins. Confess the reason why you took these people's life. Confess. Tell me what you do. Confess and tell me what's the problem, what's the matter. Just like how Coyote Scatchell can confess and say, at the little girl father, give her the big A, dirty up her. Why? She took her 3 pints. Confess to no man, make things easier for Jamaica. Confess and make things easier for the judge and the jury them. Because she's an animal. No, you're not an animal. You're a termite. Because animal so good for you. What kind of heart you could have? A little baby like that. What kind of heart you have? You and the animal them, no, the termite them, the crossmite them, where they behind bars with you because we can't mix them with animal. Because I don't think animals are wicked. Oh no, if it takes, go in some far place, man, go show off in a sail ball or something, oh no wicked, oh no heartless, oh no dirty. I don't deserve to live amongst good people. Me, I'll be honest with you. What you guys did were cruel, wicked, evil. And no matter what on any daddy have, no matter what on want to say, Saraya Palwell no deserve where she get. No matter what on want to say, Tashana Pattison no deserve where she get. And that is why I said, on of rotten behind bars. No food, no water, nothing at all. Because that is a wicked and a cruel act. What you did. You wicked, you heartless. I always say this. We are walking amongst vampires. We are walking amongst evil, wicked people every day. And we evil talk to them too. And we don't know because they are wolf in sheep clothing. Because look at this woman, how she look good. She look innocent. She look like she can't mash hands. But at the end of the day, look what she did. Just like the rest of people them, we join on, confess with them. That's all we are asking of you to do. Just confess and make this thing over with. So we can at least say yes. We don't confess now. Because one is a set of wicked and evil people. Wicked. I'm not stop say that. But people stay to talk down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. And turn on the post notification bell for new content. Alright? Remember, justice for Saraya Palwell and justice for Tashana Patterson. We want justice for them. Justice. We want for Saraya Palwell. Justice. I'm out.